Hello guys, this is No Into Techs and Tips back again. Merlo on YouTube gave a comment to tell me that this app was updated for Tang TV, which is awesome. So I didn't know because I was doing work and I was at a funeral earlier. My grandmother had passed, so I was there. So then when I came home, I started doing some work on my computer. And then I saw this. Once he sent that message to me, I came on. I was doing some research. I said, let me turn the TV on. And sure enough, there is the link to install version 3.0.9.16 that's updated from 3.9, where is it? Version 12. That's the current version we were on with all the buffering. So now it's going to version 16. So I installed this on my other computer, on my other box in the bedroom. I did have some issues installing it as far as with the installer. It kept failing. So for whatever reason, I could not update this box because I wanted to keep this version so I could figure out maybe I could import my favorites, because once you uninstall it, you lose everything. So I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to, keep version 12 on there and install them side by side and then try to figure out a way to import the favorites over instead of going back into the guide. And you guys know how it is, and redoing your favorites over again with all this buffering crap we had to go through. You had to constantly do that because you would clear data and stuff like that. So I have to uninstall this. I wrote the link down. Actually, I have it installed already, so I'll just show you. So I'm going to exit out of here. This is version 12, as you can see right here. That's the current version. So I'm going to do a force stop just to be sure we don't have any problems. Hit OK. Now, I might as well just go in here, clear data and all that crap too. Well, you clear the data, it clears the cache automatically. So now I'm going to uninstall version 12. And it's really a shame because you could really, if you could uninstall that app and have them side by side. So say for instance, man, now the box is rebooting. Jeez, what the hell? This box is having more issues. I should have just did this in the bedroom. It's like whenever I try to do this type of stuff, whenever I record, this stuff happens. Like if I'm not recording nothing on this TV, it works for days and days on end. My girlfriend watches TV here. She works from home, so she mainly is in here. I mainly watch TV in the bedroom when I watch. I'm on my computer. I watch TV, but mostly sports. But I don't watch a lot of TV. I usually am on YouTube and things like that. So, all right. So with that out of the way, so you would open up your browser. I already have this app installed, downloaded into my file folder. So I'll show you that real quick. So if you updated the version 12, if you go from the home where that house is over here, and then go down to local disk, highlight that. And for those who don't know, anything that you download will go to that download folder. So as you can see, I have version 12 in there. So I'm not going to get rid of that APK because when they did the update to 12, they shut down the server for the, not the server, but they shut down the page for the download for the original version of the Tang app. So now I have a backup of it in the cloud anyway. So I'm going to back this up to 16. So I already downloaded it, but I would not delete that off because it's not doing anything. It's just taking storage on there, and it's only 98.5 MB, whereas the new one's a little bit bigger, 108 MB, almost 109. So that's fine, but I will install this again just so you can see. I was just going to do it, but maybe some people would like to actually see me do it. So just bear with me, guys, because I have to type this in. I'm only working with one hand because I got my I don't want to favorite that screen. Come on. Okay, there we go. I don't want to make a mistake here, so I'm going to just type it in. As we know, it's a secure browser page because whenever you see the S, so they put it on a secure page. So it's HTTPS. I think that's like port 432. I forget off the top. That's the port that it uses the internet. And a regular HTTP is port 80. That's just for FYI. You don't need to know that for this, but anybody that's into that type of thing, that's just I'm just giving you that information. So this is a secure web page. It's like the same thing like your banks and stuff use. You'll see the little lock up at the top. That's what that HTTPS is. That it uses that secure protocol port rather for it uses that port for secure web pages. So they put it on a secure web page. So I guess that's good. So now I'm gonna type this in. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to read this thing. So I got HTTPS. So now I need to make that go back to letters. So it's bit. They use a short, what do you call it? Like a short web page. So you don't have the whole thing. You don't have to type in the whole thing. So it's bit.ly. And I hear my girlfriend out there. She's going to walk right in on this video. Let me hurry up. So it's bit.ly / I got that. And then they made it real simple. So they made a simple web page. So it's, if I can get this this remote to work. So it's 1, 2, 3. Then ABC. And then 1, 2, 3A. And once you download this, on my other computer, it just started to download automatically. On my other Tangula box, it started it. But on this box, it didn't. It just downloaded the file. So then you would go to enter. So it's going to create a copy of this in my download folder. So see, now that's why you have version 16, parentheses 1. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to let my girlfriend in. All right. Okay, guys, I'm back. So that is there. So that's just basically how you download it. So I don't need to download this again. But in your case, you would click download. I think it actually just downloads. Depending on your box, it may just download. So you don't have to worry about that. So now once that's downloaded, that's it. So now I can go back to a file. But in your case, you would just click open. Once it downloads, it will have a little dialog box that will open up. And then you can use the mouse to click open. Or you could go home and come here and then go to the local disk again. So that's where I'm at. I went to home. Then I went to local disk. Then I'll go back to that downloads folder. So hopefully I won't have any problems with this download, with this install. This is where I had some problems trying to actually install it. So I got version 16 highlighted. So now, do you want to install this application? I'm going to say yes. Now, if you leave version 12 on there and you do this, you're going to get another box that's going to say, okay, so install straight away this time. So I don't think it's going to work. So if you have version 12 on there and you try to install this, it won't install it. It kept erroring out. But you can try it just to see if you can keep it. And then somebody let me know if they try to do that and it works for them and then they can import their favorites over. That would be a really good video for a lot of people. Even if you had to do a clear data and if you figured out how to export your favorites from that app to another app, that would really be awesome. So that's pretty much it. So then you just do allow like you would do on version 12. So then now it's here. So we have the app. So, of course you're going to go to your EPG. Well, actually what I want to do first is go to this here, which I think most of you probably already know. Switch your device mode. You don't have to leave it. If you like the mobile version with the thumbnails, me personally, I don't. I like to have more of a regular type of guide. So I'm going to switch that to TV. So that's successfully saved. So now I'm going to go. I'm not going to mess with no settings in here as of now. I want to see if this app truly works. So I'm going to refresh the EPG to get the new guide data. This is going to take a little longer than normal, simply because it's downloading all the data, and particularly when you go to download the movies and the content, when you go back to the Tang home screen. So that's going to take a longer because it's the initial time, but not too long. Like the movies, of course, take the longer because it's more content than, you know, TV and series. But it takes about maybe a couple minutes to do this, maybe no more than 5 minutes to do the EPG and the other three. So this is pretty much it. So you would do this. This should end in about maybe 10-15 seconds. This doesn't take as long as movies. So that should finish up soon. Okay, so that's done. That's kind of weird. It didn't show any channels. So I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm just going to download Live TV first, because I want to see if the guide actually, maybe the guide did, maybe I should have did this first, because it shows 0 channels, probably because I didn't have any channels. So let me go back here now and see if there's channels now. Yeah, okay, that's because I didn't have that download. So now I have 904, so that's good. All right, so I can exit out. This is series. Hey, Big, can you turn that off? It should be done. Can you turn on that the steamer for me? I forgot to do it.
You got something in there?
Yeah, it's already in there and ready to go. I was trying to shoot this video real quick. So I'm pretty much done here now. I'm just showing everybody. So this is pretty much it. So I'm gonna play something. In fact, I'm not gonna play anything, because I had to edit my last video because they had Family Feud on there, and when I showed the TV, I was trying to show the buffering for a video, so I had Family Feud on, and then they wanted to monetize my video because I had their content there, but the content was only there for 40 seconds. Honestly, what the hell am I going to do with Family Feud just showing it on the screen? But they tried to monetize me, so I had to edit that part out. So future videos won't show, I won't show any anything on TV. Now, if it's like a commercial or something, I probably could do that. But I don't know what's going to be on when I click on it. So I'm just going to run this. And maybe what I'll do is do a follow-up video. If anybody has any problems with this new app, let me know. I'd like you guys, please thumbs up, subscribe, share the video. I'm sorry this is just off the fly. You know, I'm just doing this because I just got this as quickly as you got it. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. And thank you guys. You have a good night. And hopefully we'll be out of the woods with this and we can enjoy our Tang TV again. Hopefully they didn't remove any of the content as a compromise. All right, guys. Have a good evening.